I hate how people rush through autumn. November is barely here, yet Mariah Carey is already defrosted. Christmas movies flood every screen, and cookie recipes take over our feeds. Don't get me wrong, I love the festive season. But every year, it feels like autumn is being treated like a fleeting inconvenience. Sandwiched between two powerful seasons, summer, adored by almost everyone, and winter, filled with festive cheer, autumn often gets overlooked. Many call it a breather, a short pause before the rush of the holidays. But autumn, you are so much more than that. So, on behalf of all autumn lovers, I want to say, we notice you, we love you, and we're grateful for you. But it wasn't always this way for me. I still remember how much I hated autumn as a kid. You were never my favorite season. Actually, pretty far from it. And honestly, I despised you. Like Aunt Petunia despised Harry. You dragged in the school year with your gray skies, muddy puddles, and cold mornings. Every September 1st, without fail, you returned. And so did those early wake-ups. I can still hear my mom's voice waking me up at 7 a.m., pulling me out of the warmth of my blanket. Outside, the wind howled and the sky loomed gray, and I dragged myself into my uniform, already bracing for the wet chill that awaited me. I thought autumn was miserable. I didn't see much of your beauty. But now, as an adult, I find myself waiting for autumn like an old friend. I look forward to how you wrap the world in gold, setting trees on fire with your brilliant colors. I wait for the new seasons of my favorite TV shows and movies, the hot soups and the coziness you bring to the air. I crave the crispness of your mornings and crunch of leaves beneath my feet. More than anything though, I crave the nostalgia you carry. Those cold mornings I once despised, I miss them now. I miss the hurried breakfast with my parents, mom rushing to work, dad tying his tie, me half asleep and fumbling with my unready backpack. I miss how the kitchen smelled like tea and oatmeal, how we shared those moments together before parting ways for the day. Back then, I wished for summer break to come faster. I never realized how much I'd long for them now. Those mornings weren't cold or miserable. They were warm. They were as warm as I'll ever be. And though I can't go back to those days, I'm grateful that autumn has kept them safe in my memory. For me, fall symbolizes change and new beginnings. Every academic year starts with you, and with it, the promise of fresh opportunities. TV shows premiere, bringing new stories and characters into our lives. Fashion shifts as people finally shed the summer heat, eager to express themselves in layers, scarves, and coats. Kitchens come alive again as we cook more, savoring the warmth and comfort of homemade meals. Autumn brings it all. The feeling of starting anew, of embracing what's next. You remind me that change isn't something to fear. You're the fresh air that wakes me up and the soft glow of golden light that lingers through the tree. You're the season of transformations, of endings that make way for new beginnings. My promise to you, autumn, was that I won't rush through you like you're just a bridge between summer and the holidays. I am savoring these brisk mornings, the golden light, and every crunch of leaves under my feet. Because like you, life's best moments are fleeting, and if we don't stop to notice them, we'll miss their magic.